to today's video. I want to talk about artists and art and how artists coincide with the spiritual world. Now check this out. If you got art or you got a talent, because you could call a talent or you could call any so-called gift such as drawing, cooking, comics, anything, comedy, you can call that art. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you look at people's eyes, you can tell who got an artist side to them and who don't. And don't get it wrong, everybody got an artist side to them because everybody has a talent. Anything could be art. Like, if a little kid scribble on a piece of paper, that is art. Some people will pay some people will pay a lot of money for that art. Hey, I don't know, but hey, I'm real talk. Like, a lot of people will pay that for art. Now, see me, I got this real big thing I'm working on. Because, you know, I do art, and I love art. Now, the crazy thing about my art experiences is like, ever since a kid, I always was able to sketch stuff and draw stuff, but I used to say I couldn't draw because I couldn't draw. Like, when I say draw, I'm talking about Picasso, Leonardo da Vinci, stuff like that. Drawing, I'm talking about drawing, like creating. Couldn't do that, but I always could. I guess the bad foods they put on me, and the fluoride, I guess I'm like, nah, I can't do it. But the whole time I always can draw because I got an uncle that can draw real good, so it's DNA. So basically, I don't have to learn how to draw. I just got to draw and let it happen. See, like, the more codes I unlocked on my spiritual journey, the more I can draw better. Real talk. You're going to start seeing the pictures I upload on Instagram. They're going to be way, way better. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you just finna see, like, my DNA is activated even more. And it's like this dude, I'm switching up a little bit, but it's this dude I know. He was talking about, in some video he seen of some old man or some dude was like, you better kill me now because we finna turn into gods or something like that. And I'm looking like, hold on, that sounds like some stuff I'll be talking about. And he was like, the only way you can stop me from turning into a god is if you kill me right now. And now you see everybody like this, right now, this is like a spiritual age. Because a lot of people waking up to spirituality. You still have a lot of dumb zombies, but you know what I'm saying? It got to be a balance. You got to have smart people. You got to have dumb people. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do something bad to somebody and nothing happens to you, the whole world is out of balance. Just think about it. The whole world is out of balance because we are all really one. We just individuals in this one. So think of the human race as one big portrait. But in this big portrait is many different individuals. You know what I'm saying? So the big portrait is Earth, and the individuals is the beings that live on this earth. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we really, you know, law of oneness. We all connected. So, dang, I did forget what I was talking about. Yeah, I remember now. So basically, we all connected. That's universal law. So think about it. If you do something bad to somebody that don't nothing happen to you, the whole world just went out of balance. So everything messing up until something happened to you. Boom, put it back in balance. Like you see, they said Earth is tilted on the axis. We tilted on the axis because all this bad stuff keep putting us out of balance. You get what I'm saying? Spiritual world is knocking our planet out of balance. Like, real talk. See, look, you gotta think about it. Really think about it. Just because somebody don't bring something up, don't mean they don't know about it. Or just because somebody don't tell you about something, don't mean it ain't real. Like, think about it. Like, real talk. Like, just because somebody says something, don't mean it ain't real either. Like, I keep telling people, like, people keep saying that. Well, you can't say this because you ain't with them. And I can flip it around and say, you can't say that because you ain't with them either. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a balance. Or it's a double standard. Because a lot of people I know always want to use a double standard. Like, they can tell you something, but you can't tell them nothing. Like, I hate that with a passion. But anyway, just look into people's eyes. And you can see who really, like, who more in tune with their artist side. Because, like, remember I told you, remember I made that video, like, God sends us visions, or the universal creator sends us visions, as in, if you can see the invisible, you can do the impossible. That's the same thing with art. A lot of artists can just have a photographic memory where they can just picture something and just draw it. Like me, I didn't get to that level yet. You get what I'm saying? I'm still unlocking codes. I ain't get to that level yet. I have many different talents. Like, people look at people and be like, and prejudge them. Like, you look at me and probably think I can't do nothing, but I'm probably the most intelligent person you'll ever meet. I'm probably one of the most charismatic people you'll ever meet. I'm probably the most greatest person you'll ever meet. It ain't being arrogant. It's just called confidence. Like, real talk. Like, if you in tune with your artist side, you in tune with the creator, because the creator gave you this art for you to put something out for your people to see. Because I used to be scared to show my talent because I thought the world wasn't ready for it yet. And people think it's a joke. Like, y'all finna see, I'm finna build this sculpture. I don't know how I'm gonna build it yet, but just know it's gonna happen. Just because I said it, it's gonna happen. Real talk. Like that, real talk. I'm just saying, like, pay attention to the artists. There's so many different artists coming up. Like I said, art can be comedy, cooking, it could be speech, it could be poetry, it could be drawing, it could be painting, it could be drawing chalk, basketball, anything. It could be necessarily an art. Basketball, not necessarily, but it's kind of an art because you see how people get flashy with it. But that's just some different story. You know what I'm saying? Just think about what I'm saying. I ain't telling you to worship me or none of that. I'm just telling you, just think about it. You're going to tune with your artist hat, you're going to tune with the creator. Love yourself, be yourself, and don't ever let nobody tell you can do something. Don't ever let nobody tell you can't do something, because we are all co-creators, because we coexist within the same reality. Now it's time for words of the day. And words of the day for today is, what you think is lame, I think is incredible. And what I think is incredible, you think is lame. I think I might need to say that again, because that was kind of too deep, and I think I kind of messed up a little bit. What you think is lame, I think incredible. And what I think incredible, you may think is lame. Or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but you get what I'm saying. A lot of people think, like, what I think is lame. But what I think they think is lame, I think is incredible. And what I think is incredible, they think is lame. You know what I'm saying? Just real talk. Get in tune, people. Like, before I end this video, just think about it. Just because you don't see it raining don't mean it's finna rain. Just because you don't see the planet finna shift don't mean it ain't finna happen.